What's poppin', everybody? This is Saberwolf94, and we're going to be looking at the Sky Legend mini set in Japan. I looked at the GG and Good Game End set about a week ago, and might as well get this one out of the way. 55 cards, 54 cards actually. This is the Japanese mini set that's probably going to be combined with GG End and Miracle Twin for the next big set. That's going to be the main set coming out in August. That's right. So Sky Legend, it should give you an idea. With Sky, it's probably going to have to do with flying Pokemon in the sky, and that's pretty good. I have a good feeling about this deck. I already know there's a bunch of nice cards I like from this set. So let's go ahead. We've got a Tag Team GX right from the beginning. There's Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor GX. So combining the little grass owl with the big and kind of crazy Alolan Exeggutor here. They make kind of a weird combo, but at the same time, it makes a bit of sense, I guess. Sun and Moon grass Pokemon. So it's got 270 HP, solid, and 3 attacks. Super Grow, a costless attack. Okay, that's interesting. You search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from one of your grass Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon. If that Pokemon is a stage 1, search your deck for a stage 1, and okay, that's a bit weird here. So I'm guessing if it's a stage 1, you can get a stage 2. There must be some errors here, but from what I understand, you basically can use this attack to evolve one of your grass Pokemon. I mean, if it's a basic, I would imagine you get a stage 1. If it's a stage 1, you get a stage 2. The text is a little bit weird here. It says, if it's a stage 1, search your deck for stage 1 that evolves from that. So probably an error, but it's an evolution type of attack. Okay. I mean, it's not going to be as efficient as using Leafeon GX's GX attack and, evolving a bunch of Pokemon at the same time, but, it has its uses. Its second attack, the main attack you're probably going to be using, Peaceful Hurricane, does 150 damage for 3, and then you heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Now, this is a very good attack. It does 150 damage, which is a very good amount for 3 energies, Tag Team GX Pokemon. But healing 30 every time you do this, it's essentially like 180 damage total when it comes to the damage you deal and the damage you heal. Since this is a grass Pokemon, you can take advantage of the other healing pieces grass Pokemon can use, and combined with this attack, you can have another tank. I mean, we've got Venusaur now, we have the new Buzzwole and Pharmacy GX, and now we're going to have this guy too. I mean, Venusaur has kind of dropped in popularity, I would say. But when this guy comes out, I would imagine it's going to drop even more because this does consistent healing with its attack. You don't have to use just your GX attack with Venusaur. So it's really nice. It also has 270 HP like that guy. And a Tropical Arrow GX. For 3 grass, you do 200, and if this Pokemon has at least 3 extra energies attached to it, shuffle all energy attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon back in their deck. So this is basically Palkia GX's attack, where you can grab all the energies attached to your opponent's Pokemon, put them back in the deck. Now this can be useful in certain situations, and depending on if you do this against something like Dark Turbo decks and even the Gardevoir GX decks, they want to gather a lot of energies on the field, and you waste all their efforts. This can screw them over big time, but most of the time there's other GXs that would be better, I would say, stronger if you're gonna spend your GX attack. So I guess if you're just gonna do 3 for 200, that might be okay, but yeah, I'd say its GX attack is not all that compared to Furamasa and even Venusaur. Venusaur's GX attack is actually very good. But Peaceful Hurricane is good. It's a grass Pokemon with 270 HP, so all of the stolen healing tactics you can apply to a big grass Pokemon like this, you can do that, and it's probably going to see some good play, I'd say. Fire Weakness can't be trouble, and I think Furamasa right now, Furamasa and Buzzwole are kind of like the top grass big Pokemon to use, since they have the Mismagius combo, they have the Ultra Beast support too, but if you want to go pure route, you can use this guy. Next we got Dwebble and Crustle. I think it's been a while since I've seen you. Okay, this Dwebble doesn't do anything, but hey, you guys can see it has this Moltres in the background. Pretty interesting. Yeah, the birds are gonna be in here. But I like that they put this in the art, like kind of, it's good when they do stuff like this. Sort of, it makes the set feel more like a complete set, like a more set with its theme. Okay, next up we got Crustle. You have Shell Armor. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 30. A pretty solid amount, and you have a 120 HP to go with that too. So when it comes to tanking, I guess it's decent as a stage 1, but Fury Cutter, it seems like it's not going to be a very good attack. You need 3 energies and it starts at 50. You flip 3 coins. If one of them is heads, it does 10 more damage. If 2 of them are heads, 80 damage, okay. And if all of them are heads, this attack does 150. God damn. So I guess if you get all 3, you can do 200 for 3. But, I mean, even with Victini's fat chance that's going to happen, I'd say. I mean, if it just required like 1 coin and, I mean, you did like 100 more, then maybe it would have been good to use with Victini's. We're just going to rotate out soon. There are better coin flip attacks out there, to be honest. There are a lot better coin flip attacks. The art is kind of interesting. It seems like it's underground or something here. Bit weird in the background. You see some rocks. But yeah, not anything spectacular. Next up, we got a Clay for Mantis art. And looks okay. Nice. Shout out to my dude, Squash Clay. That guy's been popping up amazing, clay videos using some professional Korean clay, making all those Pokemon. You should check him out. It's crazy good. Nothing spectacular. And then we got Lurantis here. 1 to 10 HP, and you're sitting around there, or whatever, standing around. Petal Blizzard. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's a spreading attack that it's going to hit everybody. Doesn't really have any specific conditions to it. You can use any energy. Hits everybody, and this is a stage 1. So it might be the closest thing to a replacement to Tapu Koko, the promo one, I suppose. To be honest, now that Mew has come out in the Unbroken Bond set that has the bench barrier ability Mime used to have, spread won't be that good. I mean, I know that many people want to run that Mew now so they can protect themselves against Zekrom and really just mitigate. It weakens that Zekrom a lot because in the Zekrom GX they lose kind of their edge if they can't get that huge spread with their GX attack. So I don't feel like spread is going to be as good. Smart players will run Mews, I'd say. Okay, and then we got Soul Slash. If this Pokemon has fire energy attached to it, it does 50 more damage. What? So this is a bit weird. This is a grass Pokemon, and I don't know what the hell. I mean, doing 1 for 50 with a grass, it's a good starting point. But, I mean, the effect must be if you have a fire energy, or if maybe your opponent's Pokemon has a fire energy, then it's going to do 100 for 1. I mean, either way, it's a decent little stage 1. It's just unfortunate that with Mew now around, I don't think spread is going to be as big. It's not as efficient. So, Petal Blizzard is good. Soul Slash might be just decent. Yeah, that's it. We got Bounsweet next. Steny and Tsarina. Yeah, not many prints of this grass Pokemon from Sun and Moon. It's actually one of the better grass Pokemon, I'd say, from that gen. When it comes to design, creativity. All the cards they printed, though, sucked. Even like the GX collection one. So you don't do anything special. What about Steny? What do you got? Double Slap and Leaf Step. And Tsarina, this is your last chance to redeem yourself, probably. You got Queen's Reward. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a grass energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Oh, shit. My kind of ability. So another Dynamotor-esque ripoff, this time for grass energies. I mean, at this point, it just seems really like they ran out of ideas. But hey, I'm just happy. I wish like all of the types had, some kind of energy acceleration. So this is good. It's basically more comparable to Blaziken with Farstarter, since this is going to be a Stage 2 Pokemon. But it's a very strong ability for sure. Definitely, there's many grass Pokemon that will appreciate this sort of effect. I mean, you can actually just go ahead and accelerate energy on your Buzzholes or on other big Pokemon like Venusaur, Tapu Bulu GX, I guess, if you want to. Man, it's even going to be something that Rayquaza GX can utilize, because Rayquaza is going to lose the Vigavolt. So this might be a decent replacement. It's from the discard pile, so it works wonders with it. The only issues I have is that, once again, it's one of those stage 2s that don't meet the stat requirement. 140 HP is not good enough, especially when you have a 2 or 3 cost. Blaziken has at least 150, and 2 retreat. And the attack high jump kick is just 90 for 3. That's hardly impressive. I mean, Blaziken can do 90, discard energy, and then hit everybody for 20, and that's pretty much just above average, or just average, you could say. I wish it had a better attack. Nevertheless, though, Queen's Reward is definitely a good ability. This won't be a Pokemon of its own deck, but it's definitely going to be a great support Pokemon. Good to combine with big basics like Rayquaza, maybe some of the tag team grass Pokemon. I mean, hell, you can even do this with the new Rowlet Exeggutor here. So good shit. Very good Pokemon. See, I knew I had a good feeling about this set. There'd be my kind of cards in here. Alright. Numel and Camerupt. You don't have anything special. Nice background, though. I gotta give it to him. They make good backgrounds now on cards. And what you got, Camerupt? One of my main dudes. Are you gonna be good for once? Tackle, 50 for 2. And then Strong Flare, 150 for 4. And you discard 2 energy attached to this Pokemon. This might not be too bad. If triple energy didn't exist, this would be a pretty mediocre ass attack these days. But since we do have triple acceleration energy, it works perfectly. It means that you can attach a fire, then put a triple, and you can do 150 essentially for a double attachment. And it doesn't matter if you discard 2 energies, because you can just discard the triple boost energy. That was going to get discarded either way. So a bit nice. Once again, it's just standard. It's not something that's going to destroy the meta, but a solid stage 1, I guess. 140 HP is good. Retreat is big as fuck. You would expect that. It's whatever. It's alright. Who knows what's going to happen. We got Victini, too. And you've got Victory Sign. Set your deck for up to 2 different basic energies on your deck and put them on your Pokemon any way you like. Oh, shit. More good-ass energy acceleration. So this is the same attack as almost actually that Shuckle that gets them from the discard pile. You don't do damage, but you can attach basically 2 basic energies. But it's from the deck. Wow. I mean, it does require a far energy, but this is very, very strong. I mean, we already got the new Volcanion that helps out fire Pokemon with its energy acceleration attack. This is even better. If there's no errors here, and you indeed just can grab 2 from the deck, attach them anywhere, it's crazy good. Fire Pokemon are going to appreciate this very, very much. It's great. Love it. Love it indeed. And then you got Flare, 1 for 20. Just an attack if you want to attack. Okay. It's pretty good. Stats aren't the greatest, but they're definitely better than Shuckle's 60 HP. So I dig it. I dig it very much. Wow, it almost seems like did Victini always had those like wing things in the back? A bit weird. Anyway, maybe I'm just going crazy. Alright. Next up we got Fletchinder and Talonflame. I would imagine there's a I forgot what the first form is called, but I would imagine there's the first form of this guy too in here as a normal Pokemon. So Flame Charge, just grab fire energies. I mean, it's not bad though. It's a stage 1, it can still evolve. You do 20 damage and you grab fire energy. You gotta attach it to this Pokemon though. But yeah. And Talon Flame, 130 HP, no retreat. I would have liked if you had 140, but it is what it is. It seems like they're never gonna do like 140 HP with free retreat. It just seems like any Pokemon that has, you know, free retreat just has 130 HP. I don't know if, I think there's Gengar, the new Gengar that has 140, but I could be wrong. The only exception was the Garchomps. It seems they're happy to make Garchomps with 150 HP, no retreat, but not for anybody else, which sucks. So you can do Heat Wave. Opponent's active Pokemon is burned, do 40 for 1. Solid, this means it's at least 60 damage for 1. And then Flare Blitz, 100 for 2, discard energy attached to this Pokemon, and this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Sweet. So it's 150 total for 2. You got a discard energy, but that's some very good spread too. So I like it. I like it. It's some good shit. It's high damage, for sure. Cheap attacker, free retreat. The HP could have used a little bit of work, but it's a nice stage 2. I mean, I'd use it if I had it. There's so many stage 2s that I always want to try out. Just break the norm, but we gotta get them. You gotta get playsets. And nice background once again. It seems it's very high in the mountains. Don't know which area this would be in Sun and Moon. Don't remember. Good stage 2 though. Good stage 2. We got Snorunt and Frostlass. It's been a while since I've seen a Frostlass, I believe. You do just 20 for 1. 50 HP isn't that great. And then Frostlass. This guy's even worse. 80 HP for a stage 1 is suicide these days. Doesn't even have free retreat. Come on, Frostlass. You have a 110 base speed in the games. It's got Bitter Breath. Put up to 7 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter placed on this Pokemon this way. So you can essentially do 140 for 1, and this guy is going to be 10 short HP of dying. I guess that can be handy, but if you just have 1 damage counter on, then this is suicide even more. And I mean, even if you do this, like, you open yourself up for your opponent to maybe like use Guzma, do something like a Buzzwole attack and just finish you off on the bench. I mean, like I've said, there's the Mew now with bench barrier, but you don't want to be doing things like this. You know, why couldn't it have been you can just do like 80 damage for 1, 90 damage for 1 or some shit, since you have bad HP anyway. I don't know, man. I guess if you boost the HP with the dumbbells, you're at 120, and I mean, no, you can't put more than 7 damage counters, so it's just a gimmick. I'd say it's a gimmick. I can't think of any practical way when this can actually be very good. And Icy Wind, 40 for 1, and you put the opponent to sleep. It's sad, but this is actually a better attack than the first one, I'd say. Shitty. It's shitty. Could have been a lot better, especially since we didn't have a Frostlass card for a while. What about Abomasnow? I like this guy a lot more. 90 HP basic, digging it. And yeah, it has the Powder Snow attack that the Stormfront Snover used to have that I like. Put the opponent to sleep immediately, and you do 10 damage to in this case. Very good. 4 retreat is humongous, but I mean, you got 90 HP on a basic that evolved, so yeah. What you got, Abomasnow? Quick freeze. If your opponent's active Pokemon has water energy attached to it, is now paralyzed. So water Pokemon hater. Gotcha. 70 for 3. And like I've said, yeah, water Pokemon hater. And well, tackle, you do 140 for 4, and you hit yourself with 20. That's not that good. It's too bad. I guess Abomasnow cards are always going to be mediocre at best, and that's being nice, to be honest. Cryogonal, what's up? You got Tense Lock. During your opponent's next turn, your opponent can't play item card. Oh shit. Seismitoad is back, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely this card is gonna see fuckloads of play. And it might be like, haven't even seen all of the cards in this set, and this probably is gonna be the best card, period. You guys know, if you've been around at least since the XY era, how big Seismitoad EX was. Being able to basically just attack for 1 energy and perform an item lock. You needed a DCE too. With this, you just need a water energy. It has less HP, but it's just a basic Pokemon. It doesn't give 2 prizes, you know. Retreat is good at 1, better than Seismitoad. And it's a water Pokemon too. You've got some good things you can take advantage of. And it's always been good. I mean, Seismitoad was good because New Trick, the old Manectric EX was good. You know, this sort of attack is very, very nice. And you know what? Since it's on Cryogonal, which is a Pokemon I've been wanting to be solid for a good while, you know, we're finally going to have a good card of this Pokemon. So, you know what? If I get these, it's probably just an uncommon or a rare card. I'm definitely going to try this out. Do the good old item lock that I hate so much from Seismitoad. But you best believe this Pokemon is very good. We already have a lot of options when it comes to stalling and controlling your opponent's deck and field, you know, manipulating them, fucking up their resources, all this shit. To get this sort of lock-in ability, it's going to be pretty big. Things are going to get even nastier than they already are. But this Pokemon is definitely very, very good. You best believe that. Just simple attack, doesn't have anything else. But it's going to be enough. Okay, Keldeo GX. We finally get a GX, dude. What's up? Are you going to be as good as the Keldeo X before you? Let's find out. So, its ability is Holy Heart. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon, by your opponent's Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. Oh, shit. So, it's the Safeguard ability, but this guy is a GX himself, so good ass shit. This is a good Pokemon to use in Blastoise decks, man. Fuck me. It's pretty fucking good. You best believe people are gonna use this. And Archie Blastoise gets another fucking tool that's gonna be strong at their disposal. I swear to God, they need to ban Archie. They gotta ban him. I can't believe they have not banned that card yet. When they banned Maxi, it's just ridiculous. Attack is Sonic Edge. 110 for 3. This attack is not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Fuck me. It gets a great ass attack too. So this is essentially, if you're just going to have 3 energies on Keldeo EX, you do 110. So yeah, you're not going to be able to power this attack further if you want to. But you get this amazing effect that this guy can hit other Safeguard Pokemon and other Pokemon that want to be immune to shit. You know, it's always great having this sort of effect. It's excellent. This guy is definitely in any of my Blastoise decks and expanded. It just covers so much ground from only the first 2 things it has. And then Resolute Blade GX. Its attack is going to do 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So very good GX attack. It's weaker than, well not weaker, but it costs more, what I mean to say, than Lycanroc GX's attack. But come on, this is only a basic. Water Pokemon have a lot of energy, acceleration, and expanded. I mean, you pretty much run this in Blastoise and shit. So it's hardly an issue. The GX attack is also very good. This Pokemon is borderline perfect. Excellent Pokemon. Just great ability. All around great attacks too. You know, the stats some people would say could need a little bit of work. But it's in that sort of a EX-GX range. I mean, 170 HP and you give 2 prizes. It's kind of like how the old EXs used to be. So I'd say it's good. I mean, it's kind of like Tapu Lele in a way, where everything is perfect. It just has kind of maybe not the top HP. So it's very, very nice. Definitely very, very nice. One of the greatest cards in here, and definitely consider this in your water decks. It covers a lot of ground, for sure. And we got a Tapu Fini too, one of my favorites. I hope you're good. So Razor Fin, 20 for 1. Decent start, I guess. And then Nature Wave. This attack's energy cost is what? One colorless. Colorless if your opponent has an Ultra Beast in play. So I guess if they have an Ultra Beast, you can do this for, you can do 100 for one of anything. So it might be a good sort of a Ultra Beast hater, Ultra Beast sort of a revenge tech or something. I mean, being water type, there's not really many. I mean, I guess you can hit Blazeflon for weakness. Blazeflon is going to hate this guy probably. It's a good revenge killer on him. For one energy, you can kill that guy easily. Everybody else, though, you're just going to hit them for 100. So I guess if you want to run this in your water decks as a tech, when it comes to water techs, there's always numerous options, so there's a lot of competition. But I mean, if you want to, it's not too bad, I guess. Stats are good, attacks are solid. Freaking nice background. And look at this shit. Like it's the sea, and it's like it's surfing there or doing shit there. Excellent, man. It's such a shame. Like Sun and Moon could have been like you should have been able to caught a Pokemon like Tapu Fini in the sea, in the island underwater, some shit like that. Not like how they did it. Anyway, so much potential. We got another Magnezone line. What you got? Supersonic and Magneton. 90 HP to retreat. Lightning Ball and a coin flip attack. And then Magnezone, another one. 160 HP, and this Pokemon is double type. As long as this Pokemon is in play, it is both lightning and metal type. Okay, that's some good shit. It's like how the type shift ability was in the EX days. This one is stronger, obviously. You're both types at the same time. So you can hit metal weak Pokemon and lightning weak Pokemon. Solid little ability, I guess. You cover a little bit more ground, and you actually get benefits from the lightning type and the metal type too. So you can use all the tools that block damage for metal Pokemon, like the frying pan. You can take advantage of other things, I guess. Yeah. And Magnet Bolt. 120 for 3. Place one trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. So it doesn't give out too much crazy damage for a stage 2. But you can grab a trainer every time you do this, so it's one of those Pokemon, I guess, that's going to be, the attack is kind of decent. It's solid, it does a bunch of things, but not the best of any kind. I want to use this, but I don't know. HP is great. Stats are standard, I guess, the bottom stats. I guess it's another stage 2 Magnezone. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. You're gonna have to find a way to really take advantage of the fact that you can get a trainer every turn when you do this, because thing is, doing 120 damage isn't exactly gonna cut it. I mean, if you tank a hit and you can successfully get 2-hit knockouts on things, then yeah, maybe. But you gotta take advantage of the trainer you get every turn. That's all I gotta say. Jirachi, another one of these. We got 3 mirrors. If your opponent has 3 prize cards, 3 prize cards remaining. Fuck. 120 for 1. Good shit, good shit. And Signal Beam, 50 for 2. Defending Pokemon is not confused. Another good Lightning Ultra Beast. I think the Forbidden Light one is better, but maybe that's just me. Yeah. I guess this one can be good too. It has this sort of buzzhole thing going for it. If your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards remaining, you can do 120. I'm pretty sure it's going to see play in decks using lightning energies. We got another Arbok and Ekans line. It seems they've been shitting them out this generation. We actually had 3, when other times this card just gets 1 print like every 2 generations or something. Okay. Let's see. Arbok. Parting Pattern. When this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, discard 2 cards from your opponent's hand without looking. Ooh. More Disruption. And Rocket Tail. I thought it was going to say Rocket Fail. If you have Jesse and James in your discard pile, this attack does 80 more damage. So I guess if you, this is probably going to be a new supporter, and they're still doing the Cynthia Steven shit here. Yeah, if that card is in there, you're doing 134, 3, I guess, whatever. I'd have to see Jesse and James to see what's up. But we got Coffee and Wheezing too. I'd imagine you're going to be doing similar things, needing that supporter to be at your best. Some good background art. Damn. Surrender Now. Wow. Okay, so it's sort of a throwback to what the fuck they're saying in the anime. Surrender now or prepare to fight, motherfuckers. So once during your turn, when you discard this card, using Jesse and James, you may use this ability. Wow, so it must be some sort of discarding card, that supporter. Your opponent discards one card from your hand. Okay. So I guess the theme of the Team Rocket deck is going to be hand disruption. And that's never good. That is never good when they do shit like this with all the shit we already have. Right, and 1 for 40. So I guess this Pokemon is just meant to be discarded. You're not meant to evolve into it. That's what I got from this. I mean, it doesn't really have anything special going for it besides the ability. So you know what? Let me jump ahead and check out the supporter, since we're already on the Team Rocket topic there, because I'm interested. So here's the Team Rocket. Jesse and James, actually, is what it's called. Both players discard 2 cards from their hand. Your opponent discards first. So that's a hefty cost on your end, but maybe it's a good thing they did this. I guess. Sort of soften up the blow because it's a broken effect. You gotta discard 2, and you lose this as well, so it's your supporter for the turn. Kind of a hefty cost, but your opponent has to discard 2. Now, granted, at least they get to choose. Thank God for that. So yeah. This is all about hand disruption, and yeah, this is like some Yu-Gi-Oh! D-draw shit. If you use this supporter and you discard the Wheezing, you get the effect, they discard cards, so yeah, good job for trying to emulate Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit, but I guess I can't blame them. So, what it means, what you always want to do is when you play the supporter is discard the Wheezing, so you get a plus, like you essentially don't lose a card. You only lose 1 card. You discard 1, because when you discard the Wheezing, your opponent has to discard another one. So you're even. You don't minus. You break even. Anyway, back to the Pokemon. Where were we? Uxie, what's up? It's the Pixies. I have so much to say about these guys. I've been playing Diamond and Pearl again. Anyway, I won't digress. Secret Territory. If you have Mesprit and Azelf in play, apply weakness for Pokemon as ×4 rather than 2. I do hope this is just for your opponent, but I think this is going to be for everybody, which is a bit shit. But there has been a tactic before with this. There was a Vileplume in the Black and White era. I don't remember which set it was. I think it was the Next Destiny set, where when you got it out, the weakness was ×4. You used a bunch of evolutions with the Vileplume, and you took advantage of the weaknesses of VXs ×4, and then you got one-hit knockouts with cheap energy. So maybe something like this can be a thing again. You get a bunch of these out, and you use a bunch of attackers that do high damage for 1 energy, and you can get one-hit knockouts. Who knows? And let's see what your other cousins do. Mesprit, Contact. Suit your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench, shuffle your deck. Good, this is a good effect, but it's not good these days. I mean, Dunsparce did not see any play, so it's sad. When you have things like Jirachi and, other methods to get your basic Pokemon efficiently. I mean, I've seen Dunsparce used in some Wailord Quagsire decks, and it's one of those situations where it works a little bit. But this, yeah, it's too bad because it is solid. And as Zelf, it seems like you're zooming on the artwork there with a little surprised face. Nice. You got Psi Power. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. So mediocre as fuck. It pisses me off that these guys are legendary Pokemon too, but they always get the 60 and 70 HP sort of fucking treatment. It's shit. I mean, come on. These guys had that sort of HP during the DP era, you know? So, it's fuck. Anyway, I mean, they're basically 580 stats total legendary Pokemon, just like the Reggies, just like the birds, just like, I mean, they're basically stronger than the Ultra Beast when you think about it in game, so pisses me off when they do this. Anyway, at least when they do this with the Jirachis and shit, like Jirachis usually have a lot of great shit on them to make up for that. Alright, so what do you do? Last seen if both players have one prize card remaining. Holy shit, 200 and 180 for 3. Okay, so this might be some good little... This might be the best Poiple to run in decks using Nakanadel. Because if both players have one prize, then this last scene attack is very, very great. Yeah, so you're gonna want this if you're running Nakanadel. You never know. And Drugidon, you always suck, so I would imagine you're gonna suck this time too. Dragoff, yeah, suck in attack, and Dragon's Tail, suck in attack. Okay, not gonna waste any time on you. There's basically been only two solid Drugidon cards ever since that guy came out. And we got Nakanadel GX again. This one is a different one. This one is Dragon, not Psychic. You can do Ultra Conversion. Once during your turn, you may discard an Ultra Beast from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Fuck me, the Zoroark GX shit is coming back. Now, you do need to discard something specific, but, I mean, we've got the Stadium that grabs Ultra Beast from your deck every turn, so I doubt this guy's going to have many problems utilizing his ability. And Venom Shot, 4 Psychic Energies, discard 2 energies attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 170 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Sweet, sweet. So a good 170 snipe for 4 energies. You gotta discard 2 energies, but you can't complain. This is a very good snipe. And this even works with triple boost energy, so flawless combination. This is gonna be a sweet Pokemon, I think. And Injection GX, for some reason, I mean, I guess it's a dragon, so that's why they gotta do this shit. It needs a lightning energy to make this attack. You choose one of your opponent's cards in the discard pile and put it face down in their prize cards as a new prize card. Wow. So this definitely is worse than what Xurkitree does, because Xurkitree not only can you do this immediately, even if your opponent didn't play a lot of shit, it's hand disruption. You look at their hand, you know, and you put something in the prizes that they already had. But from the discard pile, you're essentially giving them something back. So you gotta pick something useless. Otherwise, if you give them a supporter or you give them something good, it's shit if they can get it from the prizes again and use it. So it's good because it's prize manipulation. You know, making your opponent get more prizes is strong. But it's definitely inferior than Xurkitree. And it's crazy because this guy is like a dragon and it's a stage 1. But like I've said, they always fucking do this. They always do this. Like, they give these dragon Pokemon attacks that require a lot of energies, multiple types of energies of different types, and they're shittier as a whole than other attacks. Look at Salamence, look at Dragonite, not so much, but it's another good example. Just look at any dragon that does this shit. Damn. Right. And now we're done. We're here to the legendary birds. Yeah, I'm fucking digging these guys. So yeah, I've known about this card. I don't know what it does, but I've known of its existence. Is all 3 legendary birds on a single card, 300 fucking HP, Attack Team GX. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to printing a sweet card. So the stats are great. This is Wailord level stats here. So it's crazy that if there's one Pokemon that is gonna match Wailord, is these guys. Free Retreat is good. I mean, not good, but I guess you can't complain. Damn. Fucking motorcycle. Finding resistance, very good. Lightning weakness is god awful. Why did they do this? I mean, it should have been something like, I mean, fighting, it's technically, no, I mean, there is this fighting. So, fuck. I wish they did something like weak to fighting, resistant to grass or something, because then it would have made sense for all three of the birds. Because, you know, the lightning weakness, it applies to Moltres and Articuno, but not Zapdos, and this is fucked up. And I've seen Zapdos cards before being weak to lightning, but it's always shit. Trinity Burn, 4 energy, 3 of which need to be fire, water, and lightning, and you do 210. So it's hell to have 3 different types of basic energies on this Pokemon, but the good news, I guess, is that there's not any more conditions. Like, you can do this every turn. It's not like Reshiram GX where you can do 230, but then you can't use the attack next turn. So I suppose you have that, and I guess it has the 300 HP, so they balanced it out a bit. I mean, because of its nature, it's in that sort of a zone where you can't really utilize any sort of a mono energy acceleration Pokemon like either Blastoise or Magnezone or Emboar, because it needs, if it needed like, let's say 1 lightning or water and then the rest was like colorless fire, whatever, something, you guys know what I mean, then you could. But the way it is, you can't quite do it. You're gonna have to use like, I don't know, like rainbow energies or some shit. And then Sky Legend GX, shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into the deck. So some hefty ass shit here. This Pokemon has at least 3 extra energies attached to it in addition to this attack's cost. So you need 4, basically as much as Trinity Burn. This attack does 110 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's essentially 330 damage for 4 energy. And you have to spread this shit around. It's okay. It's not bad. It's definitely gonna, it's an attack that wins games. But you're gonna need a bunch of hurt dudes because, you know, doing 110 to 3 isn't gonna cut it. Just doing 100 to 3 different guys. And if you consider that then a Crossmart GX from Burning Shadows can do like 100 to all GXs, maybe it could have used a little bit of work. And you gotta put this guy back in the deck too, so fuck, you gotta know when to do this. I mean, if you do this when it's hurt, then you're basically gonna heal the guy and move it out of the way. So that's something good, and this could be a good little wall too in the troll decks, because they can just use the GX attack and move it out of the way if you hurt it and you don't knock it out in one hit. So it's sad, but probably these birds are going to be used in troll strategies once again, just for this attack. Fuck. It's a solid Pokemon though. I wish it was a little bit better. It's good, but it's not as good as it maybe appears to be to some people. HP is great. Trinity Burn, it's difficult to work, but if you manage to, it's a good attack. And then Sky Legend is good as well. It's just the basic energies needing 3 different types. That's the difficult part. Yeah. It's, damn. I mean, there's not any easy ways I can think of to get 3 of those types on this Pokemon that I can think of anyway. I mean, even Electrode isn't gonna work like you do the Ho-Ho shit on him. I guess one thing you can do and expand it is use Ho-Ho, now that I mention it. The Ho-Ho EX, not the Lost Thunder Ho-Ho. Get a bunch of energies and use energy switches. But that's not going to be very efficient. You only have 4 fucking energy switches. Anyway, this is the Birds GX. And we got Lickitung and Licky Licky. You don't do... Wait, what? Draw a card for each Pokemon you haven't played that has a retreat cost of 4. Okay, I was gonna say this guy doesn't have anything good, but this is a good draw attack actually. If you fill your bench with a bunch of these big guys, either Lickitungs or other Pokemon with 4 retreat cost, you can do like draw straight 4 and 5 and good shit like that, so not bad, not bad. for a draw attack. And then Licky Licky, roll out, 40 for 1, okay. And Licking Dance, what the fuck? Alright, discard a card from your opponent's hand without licking, and discard the top card of your opponent's deck, and discard an energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So triple discard. It's fucking Trishula is Ice Barrier Trishula anyway. Discard a card from your opponent's hand, okay. Top card of your opponent's deck, and an energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. You can do this every time you attack. Now, this might be some good disruption. It's a triple discard, one from the hand, from the deck, and an energy too. You can slap like a triple acceleration energy and you can do this. It's probably not going to do much, but maybe if you want to be like a troll and just try and make this work, might not be too bad. It's decent, I guess. You can do 40 for 1 as well. Lickitung is solid. Who knows? Might be a decent stage 1. Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. Wow. Some other good shit here. You got the Hoot Hoot there. It's kind of hitting. Trying to watch his ass from Zapdos. Nice. Air Slash. Okay. And Noctowl. The same thing they did with oh god, Caracosta, yeah. Blindside, choose one of your opponent's Pokemon has any damage counters on it, 60 damage snipe. And Slashing Claw, 60 for 2. Yeah, not gonna win any awards, just some standard stage 1. Oh shit, it's gonna go ahead and kill the Diglett, eat it. And we got Adino, haven't seen you in a while. Hearing, guess this must be healing, but whatever, I could be wrong. Once during your turn, this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, draw a card. This can't be a good ability, I can see this scene playing in certain decks. In Expand, you like put the float stone so you can draw a card every turn on this. Yeah, you can do this. I mean, the Seismitoad deck did kind of do this with the Slurpuff. I mean, I guess that guy could net your card on the bench too, so yeah. It's a good little effect though. You gotta be active, but I see it being used in some decks. And then Drain Slap, nothing really spectacular. And yeah, Fletchling, that's how you're called. Nothing, just some nice background art once again. Snowy trees sitting on there. Null, type Null and Silverly. What the fuck is with this moon background shit they're trying to do? Make that guy cool. Avenge Heart. This attack does 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent took during the last turn. So if they knocked out one of your GXs or some shit, I guess you can do 130 for DC. And anything, if they knocked out a tag team, you can do, fuck, I don't know, like 180 or shit. Some situations where this can be good, but I'd say there's better revenge attackers. And then Air Slash, what? Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon, 120 for 3. I guess you can use the triple once again and do 120 for 1. This might be better actually than the first attack. What do we got next? Normalium Z and Flyinium Z. What? So they're finally giving us these Z crystal trainers all the way at the end of the generation. The mechanic when it comes to the games was fucked up if you ask me, but what do you do? It seems there's gonna be some interesting shit. Okay, gives an attack, yeah. If the Pokemon this card is attached to knows the move Tackle, it may use the GX attack. This GX attack, okay, so this is a GX attack. Wow. So flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, this attack does 40 more damage. So, wow. So what you can essentially do is attach this to just regular ass Pokemon and use it as a GX attack. It's gonna do 200 for 4. And if you get heads, like even if you get like 1 heads, doing 240 takes care of Zekrom and a lot of other shit in 1 hit. So I'm gonna have to check which Pokemon can use Tackle and shit. I'm pretty sure there must be some guys that can exploit this with some energy acceleration, maybe. It's some interesting shit, I gotta tell you that. Some of the more original concepts. I mean, we've seen this as like a technical machine in a way, but it's GX attack. Thank God for that. So yeah. And I'm guessing the Flyinium Z is gonna do something similar. It's on a Pokemon that uses the move Air Slash. It may use this GX attack. So Sky Strike GX. 180 for 4, and during your next turn, this Pokemon won't receive any effects, including damage. Okay, I get it. Interesting. So, you guys that want to use Pokemon with those attacks, you know, these might be your cards. Might want to see if you can really take advantage of them. And then we got the U-turn board. The retreat cost of this Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 less. And when this card is to be discarded, return it to your hand rather than putting it in this pile. Good. I like this better than Escape Board because, yeah, you know, you don't have the sort of status immunity, but I like the fact that when my opponent uses Field Blower, they don't get the plus. Like, I can get this back. It's kind of nice. And when this card is to be discarded, so even if the Pokemon dies, you can grab the card back. It's really good. I like it. I think it's gonna be better than Escape Board. For Pokemon like Jirachi, they need that damn Escape Board. If Jirachi is a really big part of your strategy. But this is just better in general, I think. Besides that exception. Okay, and we got the Pokemaniac. Finally, you get like a supporter or some shit. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon with a retreat cost of 4. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Good ass effect. I like it. I like this sort of retreat specific supporters and cards. You know, it gives support to specific Pokemon that don't just fall into a particular type. So it's nice. So this is basically like a triple heavy ball. And I mean, it's got to be 4 retreat, not 3, and over that. But it's good. You can get a bunch of shit with this. Like, you can search a bunch of Wailords if you want to. I think that guy's 4 retreat. Snorlax. Like, I can search out a lot of different shit. Like in, I don't know, like Mega, like Primal Groudon decks. If anybody plays those, you can do this. You can do a bunch of shit. So it's definitely gonna see usage in decks that can really appreciate this. So sweet. The Pokemaniac art here looks shit. I wish they used some of the older ones, but it is what it is. We already looked at Jesse and James. Then we got Blizzard Town. Wow, this place looks like it's really fucked up with snow. Like a ghost town or some shit. Deserted shit. Anyway, if a Pokemon's remaining HP is 40 or less, it cannot use attacks. That's pretty interesting. Very specific, but could have some uses. It's not gonna compare to things like the Power Plant and Shrine of Punishment, you know, these kinds of stadiums, more consistent stadiums. But I guess it's another stadium if you want to. Maybe some people can take advantage of this with some combos. Recycle Energy is back, and I don't know whether to be happy or sad if it's gonna be like the original Recycle Energy. This card has not been recycled, no pun intended, or pun intended, whatever, since the actual, you know, Wizards days when it was released in Neo Genesis. If this card is put into your discard pile from play, return it to your hand. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a very unhealthy card to print at a time like this, where you've got all of those fucking cunt troll decks that discard your energies, try to deck you out, heal themselves, you know, do all this shit. That it's not Pokemon TCG at this point, and I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. I hate those decks, whether it's Sable versions, Sableye versions, and expanded, whether it's the Regigigas Hoopa versions, whether it's some other shit, Zoroark GX or Oranguru. I despise them. And this is gonna help them. Oh my god, it's too insane. This is basically executes effect when you think about it. When this card is put into your discard pile. Okay, so it's from play. Alright, so okay, it's salvaged. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Alright, so it's not going to be so bad because it says it has to be from play. Thank God for that. If it was from the hand too, Zoroark GX was going to see a major... It was going to... I don't want to say comeback because I think that deck still sees play, but it was going to be some fucking crazy shit. Yeah. Special energy too, and the ability of execute, it was going to be insane. So thank God that didn't make that fuck up. It has to be from the play so you can get it back. But it's still going to be good. It's still a very good card. Yeah. This way it's kind of fair though. I'm happy they made it like this. Recycle energy. Maybe it's a good thing it's back. So we got Netball reprint, Gladion reprint. I think this guy must be the same. Yeah, it's got it's silverly there. Okay, trying to be cool. Anyway. And we got Lily reprint once again. She looks pretty nice. Nice little sort of what's that word? I don't know, like traditional maiden chick. Anyway, yeah, great. It's got the Clefairy there. She's happy. We got Lucimin 2, bad reprint. Bad reprint because this card was badly designed. You should have never been able to loop yourself with this. And there's another dude behind her. Who the fuck is that? Anyway. And that's about it. So that's the set. The rest are the full arts and the secret rares. We got Viridian Forest as a secret rare. Recycle Energy. This one's going to be hot. Like the Recycle Energy secret rare is probably going to be very expensive. Hot card. So this is the set, guys. I'm not going to lie. It has a lot of great cards. As a whole, it's a lot better than GG End, I'd say. There's a lot of very good cards. Victini from here is good. Serena is good. You know, things like Lurantis. Maybe the format isn't right for it, but it's a good little spiriting Pokemon. Keldeo GX is freaking fantastic. Cryogonal is amazing. And you've got the whole Jesse and James deck if you want to do it. You know, Necanatal is a great GX. Moltres and Zapdos kind of scream for potential. A lot of great shit. So this set is great. You definitely, I mean, whatever the hell this is bundled for, I'm pretty sure it's going to be for our next major set. You got to get a lot of this shit because many major decks can be built from this set, I would say. And a lot of specific tech cards are just going to be mandatory in my opinion in decks like this Keldeo GX. It's just too good not to run in water decks. Yeah. Pokemaniac is great. A lot of great shit. U-turn board is a fantastic card. Recycle Energy, of course. So very great set. The Talonflame, just very great cards all around. Xurkitree, I mean, just a lot of great shit. Even Tapu Fini. So this has been the set review, guys. To be honest, I just want to mention that my good-ass headset that I ordered has arrived. But just knowing my fucking luck, it's a defective one. The microphone doesn't work. I don't know what the fuck. I did everything. So unfortunately, I couldn't take it for a spin and use it for this video. I'm going to try and sort this shit out. And hopefully, with any luck, I improve the sound quality for you guys. I mean, this Logitech one has served me well. But, you know, I got to improve the shit. I definitely need to improve the quality in any way I can. And, you know, sound quality is important. You know, I spend the money. I gotta use that new headset or just do something. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys subscribe and leave a like. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. It is an excellent hub for all things TCG, Pokemon TCG related, old school and the contemporary stuff. Share this video with your friends. They want to know the best cards of this set. They really do. This set is very good. So share this with your friends, subscribe, like the video, and thank you guys for watching as always. I'll see you on the next one. Sabrewolf 94, what's hey?